You may want to take some time off from that to watch some of this. That's right, the Dragsters coming back to Richmond beginning tomorrow down in Dinwiddie. Over the weekend, Detroit clinched a playoff spot for the first time since 1987, and one of the main reasons why is the emergence of Goochland High School graduate Justin Verlander.
Good morning, Tehran. I don't know what the problem was getting on the track last night for drivers. We're standing about 200 yards past the finish line right here. We had no problem getting on the track.
It doesn't matter what size or shape you are, you're welcome to come out and join the team. But be forewarned, once that ball is in your hands, you're fair game. In Richmond, Jory and NBC 12 Sports. First-year head coach Robbie Nichols says he's never coached against Roanoke, but he hates them. But I don't think things should get too rough out here. Or maybe not.
After waiting that hour to get on the track, it took just 23 laps for the rains to come back. The drivers are now off the track once again under red flag.
You know, it's kind of weird bringing you Australian Open highlights. You see, because of the time difference, the highlights I'm about to show you happen on Wednesday in Australia, but you're going to see them Tuesday here, which means you'll be watching them before they happen, which means I've built a time machine. Good evening, everyone. You know, we all take things for granted in life, whether it be the food on your plate or the freedoms of our country. But how about the use of your arm or your leg? Well, one Atlee High School senior hasn't let his physical ailments slow him down one bit.
If I could take his heart and his spirit and infuse it into all of our young men and let them see that you have a complete body, you have no excuses. Cut loose and play with the heart and the soul that he has, we would be champions regardless of what the scoreboard says.
At first glance, you may not even notice anything physically wrong with Ben Remo. Maybe a slight limp, his right arm pointed out just a bit. But for the most part, you can never tell that when Ben was just 2, he suffered a stroke that left him with severely limited use of the right side of his body. Even to this day, it's a topic that's not easy to talk about for his family.
It's a very challenging day to talk about. We say that it peeled probably a good 15 to 20 years off of our lives.
But as rough as those times were in the years of operations and rehabilitation that followed, who Ben has become today leaves his parents as well as his football coach full of awe and inspiration.
I didn't think I'd be here today. I didn't think I'd still be playing football today, but I am, because it makes me feel good. It makes me happy to play.
It's exciting. It's exciting to see your child come full circle and do something big.
I watched this kid never pull out of a drill, never pull out of running, where other kids were pulling up and, you know, taking time off. He never stopped, and I was like, well, you know, maybe there's something special about this young man, and he's proved me that way.
The field here at Atlee Stadium is not a place Ben has seen a whole lot of during his career. Usually makes it only late in games once the outcome has already been decided. But not once has he let that fact affect his work ethic and practice, which makes those times when he does make it onto this field even sweeter.
Heart's beating, and it's just, there's no other feeling like it. It doesn't matter that I don't play. I mean, I just want to be on the team. I want to be a part of something. Just that the coaches accepted me for who I was. It's great. It's great.
Just a great kid with a great heart who shows a lot of heart. One special thanks to Atlee senior and budding journalist Kaylee Greenday and Cable Channel 99 for helping us out with some of the footage in that story. After about 20 minutes and one of the toughest years anyone has ever had to endure, 8-year-old Hannah Clemmer rose from her wheelchair and walked across the finish line of the first Market Mile Kids Run.
I'm a slow walker, but I just stand up and walk a little bit to start it, and then I get back in my wheelchair and they push me and I end the race.
Another miracle. I had tears. Tears of happiness because she could do that, so it was great.
Just under a year ago, on her 8th birthday, little Hannah was diagnosed with leukemia. Since that day, she has gone through more than most adults will go through in their entire lives. She has suffered strokes, hearing loss, had part of her right leg amputated, and very nearly lost her life.
I'm so proud of her. She's worked hard to get to where she is. Just to be healthy enough to be in a marathon, it was unthinkable a year ago when she was so sick.
Hannah's participation this weekend helped the race's beneficiary, ASK, the Association for the Support of Children with Cancer. They have helped countless families like the Clemmers financially, emotionally, and spiritually.
ASK has been great, very supportive. They've done wonderful things for our family.
And finally, the family has some good news.
Hannah's cancer has gone into remission. Her rehab is coming along nicely.
I need to learn how to walk. I know one thing to do in my wheelchair.
Tell me.
I can do that.
And the Clemmers have a new outlook on life.
You know what? We're still lucky and we're still blessed because she's here. And there's a lot of families that are out there that aren't as lucky as us. And so, you know, you appreciate what you have.
Jory Rand, NBC 12 Sports.
I was waiting for my co-anchor.
I know you were. That's what, apparently everybody in Richmond was waiting for their co-anchor to chime in too. Check this out.
Let's go talk to some people. First, can you tell me who is playing in the Super Bowl on Sunday?
My team not in it, so I don't care.
You know, actually, no.
I have no clue.
Yeah, don't worry, you're not alone. And are you planning on watching the Super Bowl on Sunday?
Yes.
Can you tell me who's in the Super Bowl on Sunday?
Yes, it's the Steelers, and why can't I remember?
We're here in Carytown to see what people think of Daytona 500. Let's go. We're just testing out a new cologne today, and I wanted to ask you, how do I smell? So would you be willing to smell me?
Can I just smell the bottle?
Absolutely. The big question I have for you is, would you be willing to smell me?
I'm going to go with no, but thanks.
Would you smell me?
Yeah, I would.
Here, try it out. Tell me how I smell.
I like it.
If you had to choose to smell like a sporting event, would it be the Daytona 500?
No, definitely not.
Would you smell me?
You know what? I was born without a sense of smell.
Really?
Isn't that crazy? Yeah.
Well, what do you feel about the design of the bottle? What does it smell like to you?
Cologne.
This is actually Daytona 500, the cologne. Does that change your opinion of it at all?
Yeah, definitely. That's awesome.
Would you wear this?
Yeah, just because of the name, I guess.
All right.
And girls love the Daytona 500, I guess, and, well, the ones I date.
You want to try a new cologne? Let me give you a shot. All right. What do you think?
It's good. I like it.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's somewhat smell like the adrenaline you get, you know what I'm saying? Your body starts to perspire and you right behind that wheel. The deodorant might work a little bit, but it ain't gonna smell that good. But yeah, if I think about the reward, if I'm gonna get a good reward once I cross that finish line and maybe first, second place, yeah, that a couple bonus waiting for you, like, you know, so your eyeballs get big, then you boom, you know what I'm saying? No, you ain't winning. I don't care if you cross that finish line. If you smell it, you still not a winner, you know what I'm saying? You smelling good, and everybody gonna be around you like, no, yeah, you know what I'm saying? They like I'm Sean Lee Murphy Sr. Y'all take it easy.
So, I guess we can say he likes it.
I've never met a kid more determined. Never.
This is a story of two very special people working together to achieve a goal. Brandon Hall is a 16-year-old student at George Wythe High School. Daniel Holmes is his teacher and coach.
I first met him last year, and the kid wanted to ski. So he said he wanted to. I took him to Wintergreen, and it was hard for him, and he wouldn't quit. He never quit. Then he wanted to play softball. But when he told me he wanted to play golf, I was like, Brandon, you got to have two hands to play golf. He said, Coach, let me try.
And try he has. Because Brandon suffers from cerebral palsy, he has limited use of his right arm. So his coach came up with the idea to literally strap the club to Brandon's wrist, and the results have been phenomenal.
He wouldn't give up. He couldn't hit the ball at first. And now he's doing some great punting. And he got out there and he did shots he'd never tried before. And he was out there doing it.
And tomorrow morning, Brandon will take his golf game to Ames, Iowa for the Special Olympics National Invitational Golf Tournament. His coach couldn't be any more proud.
Man, just seeing the look in their eyes. I mean, they're on fire, and the smallest little accomplishment, you know, to us it might be minute, but to them it's awesome.
In Richmond, Jory Rand, NBC 12 Sports.